the first like 30 seconds of the stream. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Right. Perchance? Perchance. Ugh. Okay. This over a little bit. All right. We shall get this boat on the road. So, more tanks. Yes. We have 100 of them. What's up, Mr. G? Welcome to the stream. I always can count on you to get in one of these streams, my man. I'm doing good. It's been a fun, mildly productive Thursday. I have some stuff I'm gonna do by the end of the stream, so stay tuned. I don't know if we'll be able to get like more than maybe I would give us 20 tanks before I run out of super glue, which is why I plan to stream again Saturday, so I can do more tanks then and with resupplied super glue. So yeah, that's the plan for that. But there is other stuff I want to do in this stream that's unrelated to tanks that we are gonna do, hopefully. So, love you, dude. I like you even though you don't let me talk Spanish, but that's alright. I mean, my bad, bro. I mean, personally, I don't speak Spanish, so I'll let you speak Spanish. I just don't know what's going on. I just want to be able to interact with y'all, I guess. I can tell because we both have school. Yeah, it's been a long day, for sure. My friend was like, dude, get on Elden Ring. And I'm like, damn, my battery's low. I'm like, dude, no, I gotta do stuff. And that I'll elaborate more by the end of the stream. And he goes, no, we gotta do stuff in Elden Ring. And I'm like, fine. We ended out basically doing absolutely nothing for maybe 3.5 hours straight. Because we were trying to get me this item in the game that you had to get through an exploit. So we were trying to use the exploit, and we come to find out that the exploit was patched. So then we're trying to find other ways to do it, and ended out being this whole absurd way on trying to get this item that we need. So we just ended up not doing it. And then by the end of it, I'm like, dude, I just gotta go. Like, you know, I gotta make dinner, or I gotta help make dinner, and then catch a stream in, hopefully. And then he didn't even say anything, and then I hung up. Yesterday, I had a guitar concert. That's exciting. What did y'all play? I feel dead because I had a day that I didn't do homework, and now I feel that I have lots of homework. Dude, I have like 2 mythology assignments that's undone that I'll probably get done tomorrow in study hall. But I don't know why. I'm not like a senior or anything. Like, I don't have senioritis. I just, like, we're coming up at the end of the year for my school, and I just do not want to get homework done at all. On the other hand, though, new tanks. I've started printing again. You can see from back there, we got all the treads back there too. It's always exciting. A Spanish teacher gives us homework every day. Jeez. Or a project. want to try something bizarre real quick. These tanks are kind of able to screw around with them, so I'm curious what happens. Aha. I don't know what this does for me. Yeah, it's a tank within a tank. Takes time, and then I saw I have another 5 periods to worry about. That takes time, and then I have other 5 periods to worry about. -1 because my guitar class concert was like our final, and we're not doing anything. Aha. Yeah, what did you all play at the concert? Was it anything iconic? Led Zeppelin or whatever. I've been listening to a lot of like 2000s music lately, and that's always been fun. Nostalgia. Yay. My other goal is to also just get like all these tanks prepped to be able to be made later. Also, my hair is a wreck. Also, it doesn't look that bad, but I don't know, it's greasy at the moment. You played Here It Comes, The Sun Clocks by Coldplay, and Stand By Me. Oh, that's sick, man. That had to be fun. Or at least, that had to be fun at least. Do you like any of that music, or were you just kind of tagging along? Also, so for some of you that may know, I went on this rant before. This is my Game Boy, that was like, that inspired my whole retro video game hobby to begin with, and it needs a new screen. It's not working, obviously. I've showed that in the stream before, and so I've been looking at screens lately, and I'm like, it would be really funny if I contacted some, like, company to see if they would want to, like, send me a new screen and, like, partner with me or something. So I end out emailing this company from, like, Box Boy or something like that, and, Bloxy or something like that, and, I tell them, like, hey, I am a small YouTuber, I do all this stuff, and I was curious if you could give me a new screen and I'll show it off, and it'll be great for when I work and am able to play it and show my customers. And they're like, well, normally we don't really do any partnerships, especially with people with undefined channels, but if you tell us how many subscribers you have, we might reconsider. So I just go on to saying, like, listen, I only got over 1,000 subscribers. However, I think engaging with an audience is more important than numbers. And then I haven't heard anything back. So I think they just blew me off. You can do them during summer. I don't know how many days you have left before school, but you can do the tanks. I have 15 days left of school. I have just about the same. Yeah, I get out like May 24th, I'm pretty sure. But tanks actually might be done relatively soon, depending how the debt goes. But yeah, we made that short. That short like popped off in the first 11 minutes, which is crazy. Thank you all. And so yeah, that short went crazy, and then I'm like, damn, I really need to print more tanks. So here I am with another 100 tanks. So hopefully that should get the debt down to the double digits at the least. And then we can go from there. But we did gain a lot of subscribers recently, and the second channel has been growing a little bit too. Mainly the video advertisement has been like insane. I have never had a video. I mean, it's an 8-second video, so I see why it's getting so many views. But like, I jokingly like rewatched it, like I don't know, 50-ish times to try and like get the viewage up just for like the funny of it. And then before I know it, now it has over like 600 views. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And now I'm getting like comments of people saying like, dude, I don't even know about your first channel. Let me check it out. And we're growing, which is always a fun little surprise. It's a cool Game Boy. My oldest console was a Nintendo DS, but I lost it when I was at Mexico. Kind of sad about it, but because I used to play Super Mario Land on it. Oh, that sucks. Bro's making Wii tanks. I'm at the spot. Bro, took you long enough. I literally said to you, I gotta go. Bye. And I didn't hear anything from you. So I left the group, and I'm assuming you kind of like snapped out of it then. But go kill Mr. McFatty, and then we'll kill him together, I guess. Because that's so tedious. There might be a side of Grace close by, too. That's my Elden Ring friend, everybody. Welcome him. The one other person here. I leave the 28th and starting my gym arc. I have many insecurities about my physical state, so I'll try and change that at least. Have a chance with the girls, especially my best friend, because I kind of like her because she's nice and likes the same things as me. That's always fun, man. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Assuming you're, I don't know, senior, junior, whatever, college, high school, doesn't really matter. It's always insecurities will creep up on you, and you can either like, a lot of people embrace the fact like, yeah, this is my body, and I'm happy with how I look, and if people don't like me, then boo-hoo, wasn't meant to be. But then there's also like people that's like, man, I want to work on myself physically so I can live a healthy life, and then I want to be able to like hang out with people and not get like left behind in stuff. So yeah, like, I'm a similar way. I used to like be really fat growing up. And then like later on as I grew, I lost a majority of that weight, but there's still like a lot of loose skin, and I feel like I'm still out of shape. So I've been working on that myself a lot lately. In the past like maybe year or two, I've been going off and on with the gym. I've lost a good amount of weight and like gained a good amount of muscle, which is great. Like I shit you not, I'm not trying to flex, but like serious, I'm flexing right now, honestly, but I never had, that muscle before in my life. And then like, it wasn't until recently that I started gaining that. I'm like, damn, that's sick. Yay, I'm strong. Sophomore, yeah. That's in common age. I personally have always, my school is kind of weird, so I've always went with the whole motto of like never date anybody at my school, because everybody's just weird. There's a few like chicks, I guess, but what are you gonna do? Like, it's again a weird school. So I always keep myself saying like, listen, I have college, I'll have opportunities. I'm not worried about impressing everybody at my school currently. That's still good for you, especially getting physically. Like I'm physical because I want to get in shape. I'm not trying to impress anybody. Which I'm sure you're kind of the same way too. At least you have a shot too as well. No, you are not, Tree. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't see that. We're in a in-depth conversation about weight. I'm gonna become a junior. That's a true fact because I'm on a pool. I get embarrassed and still have a shirt on. I completely get that, actually. Like, okay, I'll agree. In fact, maybe I'll make this feel better about everybody. But, I got a stomach. It might not look like much, but I got fat, and I want to remove that fat. So, you know, I get that because, like, you know, when I have my shirt off and I'm swimming, I feel awkward because I see all my other friends who have like fast metabolisms and like, you know, their whole body's like slick, and then I'm like, damn, I'm left behind. But then there's also the other scenario of like, well, there's a lot of people that also struggle with gaining weight and having too fast metabolisms, and because of that, they can't really grow much muscle. So where I'm at health-wise and physically-wise, I'm actually kind of grateful that I have some of this fat, knowing I'm able to work it off and I'm able to get my priorities straight. Welcome to stream, Nathaniel. Welcome to stream, my guy. Hey, what's your job? I don't know if I want to share my job with everybody just yet. That's my only thing. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. If I share my job, it shares... I mean, I feel like it's been already exposed that I live in Ohio, but there's an exclusive place at Ohio that is in around my area, and I don't want that to expose everybody just yet. If you're in the Ohio area, and I guess wanting to get my autograph or something, we can try and set up something, but that's not something I want to share right now, unfortunately. But if there is ever a day, yes, I'll happily share it, and I will happily talk about everything about it. Well, I guess I can, but it's a really great job. First of all, it's so much better than McDonald's. I'll say that. And overall, I get paid more. I work more hours. I'm happy with where I am. I'm talking to a lot of great people, and it's great. I love it. It's not like, you know, my dream job or anything, for sure, but it gets me where I need to be in life currently, and that's all I'm thankful for. I want to be healthy too. I don't want to end up with diabetes. The reason that my grandmother used to have it or may not have it been diagnosed with it, so it's better to prevent. Yeah, especially when I think I know what you mean. It's probably just me reading it bad, by the way, but I get what you mean, because like diabetes can be genetic too. Like, you know, it's a big deal. And definitely get in more shape and work that off. Like, take it slow. You know, you aren't gonna get buff in a day. If anything, for advice from me, if you're trying to, like, you know, work out more, Vanny, you dropped in at like the worst, not really the worst time, but like the most awkward conversation. If where I was going with this, start small is what I'm saying with a gym schedule, because you don't want to, like, obviously burn yourself out. It's good that you're prioritizing that, and it's good that you want to be in shape, but I would recommend doing like 3 days a week at the gym, and like maybe 4 if you can do it. But like, you know, especially if you're going to be working like some kind of job or side hustle or anything like that, you know, you don't want to like take all that time away just for the gym. And that's what I started on for a good while, and that's when I started to learn, like, man, I'm getting in shape, and I'm grateful for that. We are playing with our toys. Nah, we are making tanks, Lamau. Make a Sonic the Hedgehog tank. Damn, I actually really could have done that if... Here we go. Whoa! Whoa, Sonic tank, guys, it's him! Whoa! I would have made the body blue, but I can't take off the things. Whoa! I've been on the I've been on the gym before when I became a sophomore. Couldn't go because my homework, and I have a ride my bus to school 1 hour away, but it's worth it. Hey King, what do you do with the tanks? I keep them in a box, or I put them on my table currently. I have been wanting to sell them around my school, but I've yet to get to that opportunity because my goal is to like keep all of the tanks that I've made so far and to finish the challenge and get that all done so I can finally like move on with that and then also still have like literally every single tank by the end and be able to go and like work from there. So my point is in saying that is that I have all my tanks still. I've never sold them. My goal is to sell them when the challenge is done. So King likes to throw the tanks at the homeless guys on the street. That's what he does with them. What the fuck, man? I throw them at my own home, I swear. Give me the box of tanks now. Pay me like $200, I'll do it. On God, actually, I totally will. That's one. Actually, based off all of the amount of time and effort I've put into all these tanks and the amount of super glue and filament, I'm actually gonna say $300. $300 for all the tanks. That's my price. Damn, bro got me. Alright guys, if you want to buy all the tanks, Venmo's in the description. Send me $300 and I promise I'll ship them out to you. That's not actually that. No, but we got some cool surprises by the end of the stream. I'm excited to show you all, for sure. I have 150. Get more. Work. Get a job. I would hope to have a credit card and buy my tank. $300 for you throw on them for free. I'm gonna throw them at you, Vanny. You're basically homeless. You live in an apartment. Also, you still need to do the ice bucket challenge, and you're a wuss because it's been like more than 48 hours. Yeah, everybody rip on Miku Vanny in the chat for being a wuss. Wuss, 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 wuss. We bring the boo. That's what it reminded me of. I'll have to count 457 coins. Wuss. So nothing. You're a wuss. Little Mick Wussy Mick Wuss. Oh. I'll give you 120. We saved to buy the tanks. Give me 45% of the tanks and I'll sign each and every tank for sure. No, I really love the idea of like opening an online store and like sharing everybody the tanks. Not sharing, but like, you know, letting everybody buy the tanks. And I want to do that. But then I gotta like take into consideration shipping and what I need to put in. Like it's basically a business, like, or at least a small business, because I gotta like sell all this kind of stuff. I gotta package all this kind of stuff. I gotta, you know, do everything. And it would be a godsend if I could like charge, like $2 or $3 just for these things. But if I want to cover shipping and everything, especially for the people outside of the U.S., I'm sure that's gonna be like pretty damn expensive, and I would probably have to charge like $15 just for a tank. Which I might bundle it, like, you know, 5 tanks for 15 or something like that, just so like I can lose my supply and make and give enough for the money, I guess. I'm not paying attention to chat here. Wuss, wuss, wuss. What did I say? My mom told me that I can't do the ice bucket challenge because a guy on the internet doesn't want me to show my face online. I have before, but she doesn't know that. I'm gonna share your message online. And then throw the tags at the homeless people. No! No! We're not starting this. I don't do that. Please. Also, Vanny, I think you're giving me a bad rap. I feel like you're just saying, oh, hey, a homeless guy. A guy I met on the internet's telling me to do the ice bucket challenge. Bro. You could be like, yo, my good friend Jack, who lives in Ohio, who I did meet online, he's a chill guy and he wants me to do the ice bucket challenge. You know, crap like that. You're giving me a bad rap. It's warm down here. I'm in my studio, which is located in my basement, and it is warm down here for absolutely no reason. I'm gonna get some more water. Yeah. I'm doing business. I want to get my own signed tank on my hands. Come on, Vanny, chat with me. Vanny's probably long gone. She's playing with, I guess, murder drone stuff, because she's a big old nerd with glasses and 4 eyes and a big ass forehead. I'm gonna expose Vanny on my guys. If we hit 500, if we hit 1,500 subscribers, I'm gonna expose every photo I have of Vanny on the internet. Which gives you another thing to subscribe for. Whoa! Hashtag throw. No! Vanny, what have you done? My 2 viewers are chanting the thing I don't do. Charging $300 for your tanks, even though you throw them at homeless people for free, was crazy. Yeah, I mean, if it were me, these tanks would be so much better if I didn't have to use super glue. And I'm like, pretty sure they're supposed to use clutch power, but they don't, because this model sucks, I guess. And like, basically these treads, the tubes fit in there very well, but these treads are like, okay, they're on there more than I thought, but still, like, what the fuck? Hold on, what? I mean, yeah, if I knock it loose. What? Wait, hold on. No, because I've had looser ones, yeah. Like this one, that one falls out. Okay, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I have to use super glue. Which is like the most expensive part. I'll send you 115 to the homeless people. Rest, I'll steal from homeless people. Stop. If steals people's wallet, whom when passing me 225, hey dude, we need more to get 300, buy all of them. Hashtag throw them tanks. I'll send you 115, Mr. My God, guys. You're insane. Insane chatters. Chat, is this real? It wasn't as insane as that one stream one time, though, when we had, like, I want to say 50-something people in the chat going berserk, and it was awesome. We must take over. You guys are going to take over the King of the Dark Arts channel. I'm like, I'll be left with the We Play back. You'll have all the tanks, all the power. Yeah. Let's do business. I'll sell my figuarts for $50 each. Buy them all, the tanks, and send King the Dark Cards $235. Yes. Hey, you got Discord? Whom are you asking? I'll be sad if I sell them. The tanks are worth it. I don't want to encourage this deal, guys. Don't buy all like 700 tanks. You're not. I mean, you could probably make a huge profit off of them, but still, it's not. It wouldn't be worth it. Then whom asking you, Mr. Darkhearts of quite war? We're not doing this. I'm shutting this down. We're not doing under the table black market tank deals. Don't be mean. He'll raise the price. Yeah, you know what? It's actually $400 now. The popularity is so good, guys. I'm raising it. In fact, may as well round up to $500 just so I can afford the Switch too. And even then, that's just for the console. I need to plug in my charger. Got Discord. Yeah, the Discord link is in the description. Not the description, in the channel bio. Like if you click on Bro goes Dark Arts. If you go to like the channel page and then go to like where it says I'm the Wii Tank guy, it should bring down like a little page, and then there should be my Discord. Let me get my charger out, folks. Give me a second. That's your fault. This is your fault. Sorry, sir. Now I'm giving you 25% of the tanks for your foolishness. But you mentioned it. But you were the mean one. But yeah, I did mention it, so that's my fault a little bit. Wait, if I become more foolish, I get 25% more tanks? Hot dog. Start bidding off the tanks. I'll raise 30%. I don't know if you work this Sunday. I do work this Sunday. What is my sister going on about? hotter, dog. 30% more. I feel like this is like one of those moments where I have to say, like, I'm glad you guys are having fun. Better me more foolish. Your foolishness ruins the plan. He said, but you said you'll give 25% thanks for your foolishness? I think he meant because of his foolishness. Which I guess means the same thing. Bro's using like Mackay logic type shit. That's like my own inside joke, my bad. Also, here's a little totem of undying I made. Good point. I want to eat. What a day. It's a lovely day to walk down the road. Never stop singing, I will explode. Hey, Steven, what have you done? California girls, they're unforgettable. Days into bikinis on top. Sun-kissed chicken, the mad popsicle. Oh, 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 California girls were unforgettable. Days into bikinis on top. Sun-kissed chins, the house, the mad popsicle. Oh, oh, oh. We peaked like 8 viewers because, or 9 viewers actually, because I was showing off my hot muscles. Come on, viewers, come back. I'm flexing. Come on, guys. I'll buy the totem of undying. Buy how much? I got 50. You're dude, you're dead on. It's actually $50. Whoa. I'm gonna make him go bankrupt. No way, my money gone. Sad. Yo, 4 viewers, it worked. Chad, you gotta flex more often. You know, I like not titling these screens. Dude, we're at 6 now. Look at that. Whoa, guys, I'm flexing my muscles. Whoa, get a honking piece of this stuff. Come on, lady. What's up, Razor Furry? Welcome to the stream. That's not the kind of audience I wanted to attract. That's not the... No, but I don't like, I like not titling these screens what they actually are because, like, it's funny. Because, you know, you got, like, new people who join in that are like, what the hell is this guy doing? Let me go ask, because it's not in the title. And then I'd be like, yeah, we're making wheat tanks. Where are you from? Nunya. No, I'm in Ohio. I think I can share that publicly. I think I can. Flexing muscles equals furries? No! Not again! I'm gonna be 50% lowered it. Damn. Alright, cool. Well, we got all 100 tanks and a half bottle used of super glue. So we'll just start putting the treads on and moving the tanks over. See how long we can do this for. We are young. I'm a simple wildfire. Make it grow louder. I'm a star. Hey, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire. We didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. 9/11, Tony quit. Amazon, Google, Safari, the Peninsula, Apple phones, Target, Walmart, back at it again. Trump's in office, maniacs. Am I right? It was always burning since the world's been turning. I feel like if I just go off my own little doodads, I attract viewers because they're like, bro, what the hell is this guy doing? On top of making hundreds of tanks. Dude, I think he left. Oh man, I'm telling him furry. Just wanted the 15 tanks. Told you your foolishness ruins the plan. I might make bigger if you do something good. 15 out of /685. No. I'll make sure all of Tree's tanks are exclusively hand signed and printed in such a high quality. He'll have the same equivalent of like over 1,000 tanks. What do you think about that, huh? Mr. G, if that is your real name. Goes, aww. Aw, man. Just wanted his 15 tanks. Real name? Yeah, I can't pronounce your real name. I just think it's funny. Here's a fun little story for a side tangent. This was not printed on that. This was printed on my Ender 1, like Ender 3 printer or something like that. And as you can see, it has like a lot of weird imperfections, like the tail, the arms. I don't know if you can see that very well, but you know, it mildly worked. You know, the quality isn't the worst actually. Can't really see the layering lines all that much. But yeah, there's a lot of other like, you know, more major imperfections, and I think it had like a mild clog while printing it, so it's not like as sturdy as it really should be. But anyway, yeah. So this was on my first 3D printer that I hated, and I then ended up returning, so I no longer have it. But yeah, it was a fun, I guess, first printer. I just wish it worked more like the Bamboo Labs, and now since I'm using a Bamboo Labs, I'll never go back. I would kill for one of Bamboo Labs' new printers, though. That's like the same worth as a car, but like it's actually insane. You can print like whole ass like helmets on it. It's actually so cool. And it has like laser cutting and all that kind of cool stuff. Like I wish I had it. Enderman, I told you to think. Fine, I'll try. My fellow tree. Help me think. Help me think. Rhymes with grug. If we can get through 50 tanks through this this already used bottle of super glue, I'm actually gonna be shocked. I doubt it. I think we were able to get like, well, we were able to get through like 300 with like 4.5 bottles or something like that. Give me your old printer. As I said, I don't have it anymore. Though I would not recommend. Okay, if you want to get into 3D printing, and you are aware that there is going to be more maintenance than prints, I would recommend an Ender 3 as a first printer. When I was going to 3D printing, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that technology, and I thought like, oh, it's just like easy to print and stuff like that. And then I come to realize how bad some printers are, like the Ender 3, and then I realized, okay, yeah, Dad, I don't want this anymore. We ended up getting a refund. They didn't refund us all of our money at first, and then they did. And then I got those black shelves behind me instead, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, it sucked, but like I really do think Bamboo Labs is onto something with their creativity in their printers and how easy it is to use. I lied to all of you, by the way. I didn't get more water. I just went to go wash my hands, use the bathroom, all that good stuff. I'm plastic, dude. No, not me. I wanted... Yeah, you haven't been on a live for a while, Tree. I forget, there was some guy... It might have been you, Tree. I don't remember. There was some guy that made, like, a car edit. Like, he said, give me a car. I'm gonna make an edit. And I'm like, okay. I forget what I said. I think I said, like, Honda or Nissan or something like that. Dude, this is like kind of out of pocket too. My history teacher found a Egyptian documentary that was 100% made from AI. From the voice to all of, like, the visuals. It was like actually like unbearing to like sit through. Because he goes, oh yeah, I like the AI. I like all the detail it has and all the, you know, stuff. And you know, for a teacher, you think like, oh, shouldn't you not use AI? No, my teacher does not care. But like he was showing us a documentary that was giving us the information that we needed for like, you know, the assignment and whatnot. But it was all AI. Like there was no like original piece in there. It was just all AI generated like images and like mild videos. Like there was this one scene where like there was a lot of stuff that was like panning around. So there's this one scene that I guess was like originally zooming in, or no, zooming out. And as it zoomed out, it was creating like more AI stuff. But they reversed the image for no reason. So it was actually zooming in, and in that like panorama that they were doing, you can see like the fire flowing in reverse. So it was just so bad, and I hated it. I literally like made it clear to him, like, Kozak, that video sucked. And he goes, what do you mean? It was, you know, it gives you all the information. I know it's AI. No, it sucked. If you want to think something, use mushrooms, then it connects and you'll have all the trees. You guys are still going on with your own little rant. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, I think we're out of super glue. We have more to do though, so once we run out, we'll count how many we did, and then I'll bring up the surprise that I planned. I think we actually just are out now. could maybe work. I think we're dead out now. I don't know if this one's gonna stay. I'll put this one off to the side just so we know. Okay. Like, that was maybe... I think we bought like 6 bottles of super glue, and these things did not last that long, actually. I was expecting them to last a bit longer, but I'll make sure to buy extra next time. King of the Dark Arts, we make conversation to you. What does it have to do with being good? Goat. I didn't kill someone. Oh, okay. What's up? Fave Regamer, welcome to the stream. I remember you, by the way. I saw your Discord notification, I just didn't respond. I like vaguely remember you, I just know that you were in my life at some point. Yo! Okay, I'll be up in like 5-10 minutes. My dinner is ready. But yeah, I remember you. I just remember you being in my life sometime. Anyway, we got fun stuff. We got a lot of fun stuff. So hang on, we're gonna get the viewers in here. Viewers, stop. All right, stop scrolling. Everybody, stop. I'm about to. If you're into what I think you're into, just hold on. All right, don't stop. Don't just stop scrolling. Okay, just stop. All right, I'm about to reveal something. We're heading towards the end of the stream here, right? We're gonna do something fun, at least in my opinion. So everybody just get in the stream. Come on, let's do. I'll flex more muscle. Come on, guys. Look, whoa, guys, get in the stream. I wish I had like a thing of keys. Hold on. Do I have like? I got a nunchuck. Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. Come on, guys, get in the stream. Come on, get in the stream, everybody. Let's go. Come on, let's go. All right. So, I went to my local retro video game store today. If you don't know, I'm into a lot of retro stuff. I'm also good friends with the manager, and she gives me free stuff. So, I got this really dirty-ass SNES controller, and it needs a good cleanup. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm a scroll. I think I will move the camera. Let's see if we can figure this out. So we'll move everything over. And we'll put the tripod on the table and see if that works. And we'll just have a satisfying stream of me cleaning this controller, and there's a few other surprises too. But that's the main one. Let's see how short this camera is. Yeah. I wonder if I can zoom. If I flip it around and zoom, is that a thing? Hold on, guys. Whoa! Oh, there were... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Come on. So if we rotate, can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom. Whoa. Technology, am I right? Oh, scroll. Do you think moon landing fake? I don't think moon landing is real. Okay. Oh, I really am not going to be able to see the chat that way. Notification. Warning system. You've been live for 10 minutes. You have to close live for 10 minutes. I don't think that's... Yeah, what the hell? Yeah. Nico Pro goes, no, I can't see chat if I do that, so we'll just, we'll do this. If live doesn't want to live, that's fine. We'll end it there. I feel like that's just some account though. Fake. I wonder. Oh, I can zoom. What? I need to turn on my brightness. There we go. Stop spamming chat. Sorry, hang on, guys. I'm trying to loop you here. Ban hit. Oh. Can I do that from here? Oh, here we go. Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Bro is done for. Okay. Well, now this is too tight. There we go. Wow, controller. Whoa. All right, cool. So we have controller. Yippee. We're gonna take this thing apart. And we're gonna clean this thing up because this is disgusting. And my okay, chat. It's actually 10:09. Your hair is so messy. I know. Get this guy out of here. I'm now thinking about it. It's late. I don't want to be at this all night. I might save this for another stream. But this can give us something. Actually, I could stream this on We Play Back. That'd be a fun thing to do, just on a random night. Yeah, we'll plan on that. Well, okay. I guess this would be a good time to advertise. After doing what 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. We've made 16, maybe 17 tanks. We have them all ready to be made further on. If you guys, if you guys would be interested in seeing this controller being taken apart, cleaned, and all that kind of good stuff, go ahead and check out my second channel called We Play Back. That is WII Playback. As in like the Wii remote. We'll have the whole stream live there. We'll just take it apart, have the lights going, and yeah, we'll just be doing this kind of stuff. And there's other goodies here that we can disassemble and look after. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, everybody.